Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Creations by Suyin, and thank you for joining me for day 3 of my 10 card series. And today we're going to be making an Easter card, and we are going to be using my baby steps. I have a shadow. I'm sorry guys, my lighting. Alright, we're going to be using baby steps. And I know you're thinking baby steps for an Easter card, but here is a little trick. Let me just move this out of the way here for a second. Here's a little trick on basically why you should always go through like all your cartridges and make sure that you familiarize yourself with your booklets, because in the baby steps there is a bunch of bunny rabbits. They have a bunch of cute little bunny rabbits. Bunny rabbits in cars, bunny rabbits in hearts. Here's the one in the heart. Here is one in a basket. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see here. I saw it and I thought, oh my god, how funny. Look at the bunny. A bunny rabbit in a car. So today the image that I've decided to do is kind of like a scenery card with the little bunny flowers. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be using today. And I cut the bunnies out at, let me tell you. Let me see here. I cut the bunnies out at 3 inches. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. And the paper stack that I'm using today is the Die Cuts with a View glitter stack and just regular cardstock. Okay, let me put this over there. And let me get my stamp set because I realized that I hadn't pulled it out. So we're going to go ahead and use this. And let me get my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Okay. Alright guys, so a lot of this I'm going to wing it because I didn't really think this through completely. So let's see how this turns out. Alright, so what I've done is I've taken an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So 8.5 by 11. I've cut it down the middle at 4 1/4, and it's like an A2 size card. So we are going to score this at 5.5. And my card base is out of the craft paper. I like this color a lot. Alright, so let me go ahead and there we go. So I scored it in the middle, and instead of doing it as a portrait this way, I'm going to do it as landscape. And I know it's a little wider than normal cards, but the reason why I want to do it this way is because I do have these little bunny flowers. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to do is adhere my my first layer. So what I've done is I've cut this at, let's see, at 4 by 5 1/4, and I ran it through my Cuttlebug using my Divine Swirls card folder. I know I've used the Divine Swirls a lot lately, but I just love it. It's my favorite folder right now. So let me get my ATG gun. And whenever you have an embossed layer or image, you should always try to add additional adhesive, only because since it's run through the Cuttlebug and it is embossed, it tends to lift a little bit. Alright, so let me go ahead and center this down on my card base. Perfect. Okay, so here we go. Here's our card so far. I don't know how I can, the further, let's see. So if I cover, I don't know what I'm doing with the lighting, guys. I'm definitely not a photographer. I love photography, but I've never really mastered it. All right. So let me see here. I have a few things that I want to do. I'm trying to figure out. Probably, okay, let me just go ahead and adhere down. I have cut my grass using my Fiskars grass punch. Okay, so I'm going to adhere this down here, like so. Trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. All right. So right now it's 4 in the morning as I'm making this card for you guys. I have a crazy day ahead of me. So I figured let me make the card video now because I'm fearful that I won't have time during the day to get it made. And when I promise something, I keep my promise. So I promised that I would have a 10-day card series and I don't intend to skip a day. Alright, so here's what we have so far. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I am going to, here's my cutouts of my shape. Let me see if I could, I hate the lighting in here. Let me see if I could, can you see the little bunny? And it's like a little tulip. So I plan to do this like this. Maybe a little higher. Like that. That's kind of perfect right there. Alright. Okay. So let me just figure out how I'm going to, I don't know if I should adhere this and pop these up. Actually, that would look really cute. Okay, so let me get some, no, I need here. These are, sorry for the noise that you hear in the background. That's my Dotson, Chloe. Okay, these are EK Success foam squares, and I buy these at Walmart. So let me just go ahead and add some foam squares to the back of this. I can't believe we're like Easter is like literally around the corner. I feel like Christmas just happened. Where is the time going? Okay guys, give me just 1 second. I know it's a little time consuming to peel all these off, but I like, the only thing I don't do like on camera, only because sometimes it's time consuming, is putting my die cuts together. Because, for example, these little bunnies took me forever. Chloe's trying to get on the bed. She's trying to tell me it's bedtime and that she's tired. Do you guys want to see Chloe? Chloe, come here. People want to see you. This is my little miniature Dotson, Chloe. Say hi. Chloe is the daughter of my sister's Dotson, and she, to me, is very special because, I don't know if you guys can tell, but Chloe has one blue eye. And I fell in love with her from the moment she was born. So, this and Bella are my 2 doggies. Then my hubby has 2 big doggies, and, I mean, yeah, they're my dogs too, but this one's my baby. Okay, so, alright guys, give me 1 second. Oh, you know what? Let me add a little bit of, let me see if I do this, maybe the lighting will be a little better. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of quick dry to my little leaves back here, because these are going to go down flat on the card. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have put my finger up there. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is a pink. Maybe I should add the blue one, because this is the one that's going to go in the middle. When I say blue, it's my, like my base color. So let's add this little guy here. There we go. Now we can add a pink one here. Excellent. Glue this down. And the other pink one on the other side. Oh my god, this is coming out super cute. Ooh. I know, baby girl. I know, we're gonna go to sleep soon. Alright. So let me get this mess out of the way. And I cut out of the glitter paper. I cut out, let me see if you can see the shininess. There. I cut out the fence using the Martha Stewart fence punch. And I'm just going to layer this here in the front. But before I do that, I'm going to add this ribbon. And this ribbon is from Craft Smart, which is from the dollar section at Michael's. And it has like little flowers. It's very springy. So let me get my ATG gun and run some adhesive on the back of my ribbon, which is my favorite way of adhering ribbon to my projects. Oh no, it's unraveling. Okay, it's a good thing it's going to go on the back. So let me just fold this over so it doesn't show. Okay, so let me bring my cutout here of my fence. Make it as flat as possible. Bring it over on the back, and there we go. So let me just run some ATG on the back of this. I put extra because since it has the ribbon and it's a little bit thicker, I want to make sure it adheres good. Okay. So I'm not going to have a saying, not a saying, a sentiment on the front of my card, because I wanted to make sure that I had like room to add my clouds. So I'm going to be using Quick Dry. So I'm using the Fiskars Small Cloud Punch for this. This is the small one. Okay. Let's see. Let's adhere you right here. Okay. Put a little too much glue, but the good thing about the Quick Dry adhesive is that it dries clear. So that's why I like it so much. Because sometimes, like right now, I add way too much adhesive. Alright, so let me see, because I had cut out some of the big ones, but I'm obviously not going to be able to use them. So let me add a cloud back here. Okay, unless I take a big one, it no, it's too late for that, but let me see, maybe I can add a little one like this here and just cut off and just bring it right to the edge there. Oh, that'll be perfect. Okay, I got that trick from Gloria from Spiral Rocks 346. That is a lot of adhesive. What is going on with me today? Alright. Okay, guys, we're almost done with the seam part. You know what? Let me punch out one more little one. And do the same thing on the other side. Sort of cut it off. I don't know if you guys, are you guys watching The Walking Dead? Not that you can answer me, but I am watching The Walking Dead, and I just caught up with 2 of the episodes that I had on my DVR, and oh my god, it is so good. I love that show. I love anything to do with zombies. Hopefully that'll never happen. Alright guys, so here is the outside of my card, and I'm hoping you guys can see the little bunnies are all little tulips. I think it is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add blue cardstock to the inside of my card. Let me just trim this a little bit. I'm going to make sure it's at 5 1/4. Let's see, 5 1/4. And this is going to be, but before I do that, hold on. Let me go ahead and punch my sentiment. So I'll pick that up now. So I'm going to go ahead and punch my sentiment. And the sentiment I'm using is from the Hero Arts stamp set, and it's Happy Easter. Okay. And let me get my Martha Stewart stamp aligner. And I'm going to be using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. So let me ink that up real good. Okay. Oh no, I keep doing that and then it gets on my image, my card. I think it happened to me yesterday. Well, just make sure I put this down. Okay, so just making sure. So I'm going to just clean this off before I put it on my card, because that would suck for it to get dirty again. Let me see if I can just align this. Alright, so I think this is more or less the middle. Alright guys, let's add even pressure. Perfect. And there's my sentiment. Happy Easter. And that's going to go adhered on the inside of my card. So bear with me 1 second. You know what I'm thinking? I could probably use some of those big clouds on the inside just to add it a little more character to my card. I think that's what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and adhere this down. Let me close my ink pad here. I stuck my finger in it. I'm all over the place today. I don't know. I'm a little off. I guess we all have days like that. I mean, it is 4 in the morning. But, you know, this time change has me a little screwed up. I stay up late at night looking for work online. And just really has me all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to add this big, which this one I can use ATG. I'm going to add that one there. And let's flip it around and add this one there. So I hope you guys are enjoying my card series. I'm having a lot of fun coming up with these cards for you guys. Okay guys, so here is my card for today. And this is my third card in my 10 card series, and it's an Easter card. And I hope you guys like it. I wanted to point out that on the bunnies, let me try to, okay, on the bunnies, on their little bows, I added a little bling. And this was from Recollections from Michael's. And I used the very tiny ones. And I want to see if I can get, oh, maybe there. That's better lighting. Alright, so this is my card for today, guys. And this is how the inside turned out. I used the big clouds on the inside and my sentiment, Happy Easter. Okay. And I hope you guys enjoyed my card today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for your comments, for subscribing. And I really, really enjoy making these cards for you guys. And this series is actually a lot of fun. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.